I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC in the building. Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Studio Horror Music. Shout out to Navin. What's up? Duke Alex was popping. Unique 79 in the building. What's got up in here? Shout outs to Frankie Shy in the building, Phoenix in the building, Aussie, what's going on? Captain Caleb, what's good? Golden Bindo, what's popping? Kid Frankie, shout out to AT in the building, Who They Official in the building, what's going on? Clever's in the building. Shout out to, who else we got up in here? Shout out to my dude in the building, Joe Blast. In the motherfucking building. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we got a good show for you guys today, man. We got some new stuff to talk about in a second. Shout out to Jay Hari, Kobe Lean, June Sports, TMJ, what's popping. So before we can get into all the other things, I got something to show y'all real quick because myself and April, we just came out with this new program. Check this.
The dating game sucks for you, doesn't it? I know. And the reason why it sucks is because there's certain things that you don't know about women and dating. And this is why you should get my new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. In this program, I'm going to be teaching you one big mistake you're making on the first date that puts you directly in the friend zone. I'm going to talk about texting mistakes you're making to turn women off. And I'm also going to teach you how to be the sexually attractive guy that women want to hook up with and or be in a long-term relationship with, and much more. Now, in this program, I have my lady, April MC, and she's going to be telling you the truth from a woman's perspective about what makes a woman attracted to you. All right, so make sure that you go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy of this audio program, and it's on sale from now up until March 15th. Okay, so make sure you go to shoplocario.com and get your copy today. And that's pretty much it. And I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go and get that cracking. Go to shoplocario.com. So as soon as you get on shoplocario.com, it's right there. Oh snap, it's April MC in the building. April, what's going on?
Hi.
Oh shit, it's April in the building. So April, what you want to tell the guys about this program?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I know.
It's so good.
I know.
Like, I feel like, we took like a lot of time to really break down like the things that guys wish they knew.
Mm-hmm.
and give some really specific examples. And I mean, it's been a long time coming. We've been talking about doing it, and we finally sat down and you know, talked it through and did all that good stuff. But you know, super excited. We launched it like late this morning, last night, early this morning. Frankie Shy, I would love that you got the email because we were wondering how that was going to work. So fantastic. But you guys, like literally, like within the first, I don't know, 10 minutes, somebody already bought a program, and so I was super excited about that.
Oh yeah.
And like literally, it's been up for less than 24 hours, and already 3 5-star reviews.
3 5-star reviews already. Already 3 5-star reviews already. It's only been up for less than 24 hours. This is what we're telling you guys. Go get this. And it is on sale up until March 15th. So you want to get it now because when March 15th comes up, it's going to go up. The price is going to go up. So get it now. Get it right now. And what's good about this program is myself and April is giving the woman's perspective. And there's a lot of stuff that April shared about how women will think and do certain things that most women are not going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why
I think sometimes most women don't even know.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. They're not even aware.
Sometimes they're just like, it's just so like natural that if you said, but why do you do that? They might not even realize they're doing that.
Exactly.
And I think giving you guys all of that information is only going to help make you better.
Facts. Real talk. Real talk. So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com to get that cracking. Get it now while the price is low because the price is going to go up after March 15th. So make sure you guys get it right now. You already see it got already 5-star reviews from people that just got it, listened to it already, and they're excited about it. So I'm telling you guys, get up on this joint. It is a lot of stuff you're going to be learning out here in these streets when we get it cracking. Anything else you want to say, April, before we
Yeah, can we just talk about the title of your show today for 1 minute?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Like, do we know why online dating sucks for some of these guys?
Oh yeah, that is true. I know one of the reasons is because they're not getting the online dating consultation. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, and I promise I'm not gonna give away too much free game, but we're gonna go into this today because I have some things to show you.
You cannot give away anything that we cover in the online dating consultation.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm definitely not. So this is why you guys need to get on the online dating consultation. But I'll tell you, I will give you guys some stuff, but it's not going to be anything on the online dating consultation. You got to get the online dating consultation to get the real meat and potatoes of it. So go to shoplocario.com, get your online dating consultation, and get that cracker with myself and April. I'm telling you, it's fire. So make sure you make that happen.
Because I will call up and interrupt you if you start giving away all our secrets.
No secrets are being given away. We're gonna get it. We're gonna keep it regular, but still some stuff. You feel me? Yeah.
All right. And then Efosa, the $97 discount price is already on the shoplocario.com. You don't have to put in any discount code. It'll bring up there at that price. Because we already put the sale price in. So no discount code needed at this time.
Right. So you just go in there and make that happen and you'll be good. All right.
All right. Ooh. Have a great show.
All right. Well, I'll let you later. So make sure you guys get up on there. Get that going. Also, real quick, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
Do it.
Make sure you guys do it.
Just do it.
Make sure you guys get the Masculine Identity soap, get the parfum. I think the shea butter might have sold out, if I'm not mistaken. It might be sold out. So, if it's sold out, it's sold out. You know what I mean? But make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com to get all of that cracking. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. On the Bad Boy Membership, we got the program right here. Women Come and Go, how to stay emotionally unshaken when she walks away. Make sure you guys do that. Also, make sure that you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so that you guys can get on the Zoom calls of Miles every Monday. I'm telling you guys need to get up on that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that and get that going. And also make sure that you guys go to this site right here. Last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. to get on the Patreon. So we do this every week. We talk about current events and we spit some hot fire about the game every week on the Bad Boy Show. Make sure you guys go get that. Go to Patreon. It's only $10. You get 4 shows a month, man, for $10. That's unheard of. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But anyway, so let's jump into this. So we're going to be talking about why online dating sucks for you. And we're going to talk about 3 things that you should be doing to hook up with more women. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys some videos real quick. And we're going to go over some of these videos and some of the things that's being said. Because a lot of times what happens is when it comes to online dating, a lot of guys complain about online dating. They think online dating sucks. It's rigged. You can't get no girls on there. It's some bullshit. You know, all of these stories and things that get you guys frustrated and pissed off. And I'm going to tell you something. The thing is this, if you don't know what you're doing, it is going to suck. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to be horrible. If you don't know what you're doing, it's going to suck ass. Okay. It's just going to be terrible. Because what most guys don't understand is that they're already starting off in a fucked up situation because they don't have their profile set up correctly in order for them to make things happen when it comes to the online dating stuff. Then they also don't know how much time they need to use the online dating app to make it worth it. And then also, these guys don't know what to say when it comes to setting up dates and making these things happen. So it's all these things combined that makes it hard for the average guy to make shit go down, right? But what I'm going to do is I want to show you a video. This guy, he talked about how he tested a bunch of dating apps, right? So let me do this and get this like this. You feel me? Let me get that cracking like that. So this is called, I tested every dating app, only these gave matches. Now, I want you to keep in mind that, so I've seen a couple of this guy's videos, right? And he does a lot of videos on, hollering at chicks online and everything like that. A lot of his videos are more geared towards kind of like his idea is like finding, a girlfriend, a wife, and, dating with intentions and shit like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? The issue though is, and this is what I find with a lot of guys is that even if you're looking for a girlfriend, long-term relationship type of thing, right? A lot of times, if you are the type of guy who doesn't really have game, what's going to happen is that, yeah, you'll meet some girls here and there. But what happens is that offline, when you meet these women and try to make shit happen, it's not going to really work out too much for you in a way that you want it to, because you still don't know what you're doing as far as interacting with a woman on your terms, right? But I thought this video was interesting, so I'm gonna show this and I'm gonna show another video. I thought this is interesting because he's talking about a bunch of different sites that he's used, and he's gonna talk about how many times he got matches, right? And so I want to, pay attention to how many times he got matches. And there's a part in the video where he's going to have the list of how many times he swiped, how many matches he got, and all that other good stuff. So let's start this.
That was available to me, and there were actually some surprises for what actually works. But I'm going to start with tier 3, which is the absolute worst apps. First up is Field, and as you can see, it calls itself a dating app for the curious. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I just saw that it was the 4th most popular dating app in Canada. And I'm like, okay, cool. But turns out it's basically a hookup app, and one that's heavily geared towards couples, which I am not a couple. I am single, but I swiped 500 total times, with 100 of them being right swipes, and I got 0 matches. Not very good.
All right, so he said he used Field. He said he swiped, got no matches. Like he swiped like 500 times and got no matches. And the app Field is definitely more geared towards casual hookups, king type of shit or whatever, which is surprising. I'm sure that, that he even went on this knowing what I know about his content because I don't think he would have liked it anyway, even if he matched with some women. But the thing you guys got to understand about these dating apps is this, and this is what I want to get you guys to realize, right? One of the reasons why a lot of guys have a hard time on the dating apps is because sometimes guys have unrealistic expectations when it comes to dating apps or just dating in general. So a guy will get on a dating app and he'll swipe a few times, try to swipe on the hottest chicks he's ever seen, and then be like, oh man, this isn't working for me. Like, for example, I had a dude who I coached, this was years ago. He said that, oh, online dating doesn't work for me. It sucks and all this other stuff. So I asked him, I said, so what are you doing? And he said, I said, so what happened the last time you were on it? And he was like, yeah, I swiped like 10 chicks and nothing happened, right? So I said, okay, so you swiped 10 girls yesterday, like, why didn't you, what happened, the day before? Or why aren't you swiping today, whatever? So he said, no. He said he swiped 10 chicks total. And he's been on the apps for 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? So dudes will do this type of shit. And I'm like, why would you only swipe 10 girls total in 6 months? He was like, oh, those are the only girls that I found attractive. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes, they have unrealistic expectations when it comes to dating apps, and they don't know how to use it correctly. So you can't be swiping only 10 chicks in 6 months total and think shit's gonna pop off for you. But let's continue.
Next is Boo. The quality just wasn't there. I was swiping no constantly. And the whole thing is they try to push you towards a $234 lifetime membership, which is insane.
I never heard of this app called Boo, so I'll probably have to look that up and see what's popping.
But I got no matches, so a big waste. Now, Hilly, I did get one match, but then I clicked on it and then the screen pops up trying to get me to pay. Just horrible.
So yeah, I've tried. Hilly is like that, where I've seen that where you get on there and they want you to pay immediately to get access and stuff. So I haven't really used that one too much, but let's continue.
And the last of this tier 3 is Plenty of Fish. And unfortunately, like, they used to be the main one. It used to be pretty solid. I had dozens of dates on it when I was single in my very early 20s. But I was going through it and I saw so many profiles, like 90% of them looked like they were just AI generated photos. And I'm like, okay, this is obviously just full of bots and whatever. But then I went to my profile and I saw my pictures and they looked AI generated as well. And I realized it's something they do to your pictures, to your photos. I think it's just the compression to save space or whatever. But it looks so bad. I actually have a picture of it. I'll show you right here. It just kind of looked dead in the eyes. It has that like plasticky, AI looking face. And yeah, so dumb. If I wasn't actually just like testing it, I would have uninstalled it immediately. I don't know why they're doing that.
And I used to use Plenty of Fish way back in the day, when Plenty of Fish was like the top joint at one point, way back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? Plenty of Fish at this point is, it's whatever. But yeah, he's going to get into more of the apps. What I really want you to pay attention to as it comes up is the swiping and the amount of matches that he's getting on these things.
Now let's get into tier 2. And these gave me at least one match. And the first one is Match. I gave out 50 likes, but I had to swipe 450 times. That's not really worth it. The crowd is a little bit older on Match, which might be relevant or not to you. OkCupid was next. Technically not terrible. It's the only app that allows you to filter by body type, which is interesting. But by default, they don't prioritize people nearby, which is really dumb. And as you can see, I got over 99 likes, like almost instantly. I don't do that well. I might get like a dozen for a brand new account. And I'm pretty sure like almost all those are bots anyway. Now here's Badoo. Nothing special as well. And by the way, if you care, I'll have a table at the end of this comparing all of them together.
So on these apps, he's talking about he's getting like one match, two match, or whatever. But once near the end, he's going to show this table, and I'm going to show you what the situation is. And what a lot of dudes don't understand is that when you're on these apps, right? For the average guy, if you're actually putting in work, right? You'll get matches, but it's going to be anywhere between probably 1 and 10% in most cases, right? So I'm going to show you that in a second once he gets to it.
Now, let's get into what's actually worthwhile. So the biggest surprise was Coffee Meets Bagel. I didn't expect this to do anything because if I go to SimilarWeb, it doesn't show it as a very popular app. But I got I sent 256 total likes, and that came to 2 matches, which is actually better than Tinder or Bumble. And how it works is a little bit differently. Basically, you get like 25 or 27 total profiles each and every day. You can like every single one if you want, or you can dislike all of them. You won't get penalized for it. And it was like 90% Asians. I don't know if just a lot of Asians just happen to.
That is true. Coffee Meets Bagel does have a lot of Asian chicks on it. So if you like Asian chicks, Coffee Meets Bagel is your spot. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you should definitely get up on that. If you're the type of dude who loves Asian chicks, you know, that you need to get up on Coffee Meets Bagel.
Gravitate towards there, although I am in Vancouver. It is already pretty diverse here. So that.
But I also want you to notice, he said he swiped about 200 some times and he got 2 matches. But let's continue.
Might matter. So yeah, it's slower overall, but it's definitely worth trying. I'm going to keep it installed on my phone. And I'd love to hear if you're actually getting any results on it. Next is Tinder, a little over 300 swipes per match, which is pretty average, but you can swipe a lot more on Tinder versus a lot of apps, especially like Boo. I only sent like 50 or 60 or whatever, but it took me like 2 weeks to do because there wasn't a lot of people on it, and the people that were on it weren't really, for me, for a lack of a better word. Next is Bumble, 380 total swipes, got me 2 matches, which is decent. One thing I like about Bumble is the Discover page is actually pretty decent. It's kind of like Hinge's standouts, but you don't have to pay with roses. And on top of that, Bumble actually does a pretty good job at integrating your likes into your regular feed.
Now, what I want you guys to understand is that for every let's say, for every 50 to 100 swipes, he's getting 1 match, which is good for the average dude. Because, see, the thing is, it takes you less than 2 minutes to swipe 100 chicks, right? So if a dude is getting 1 match per 100 women, so let's just say per 100 women, you get 1 match. So if you wanted to, and let's say to swipe, it takes you what? Let's give you like 2 minutes to swipe 100 chicks, right? So if it takes you 2 minutes to swipe 100 chicks, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 minutes to swipe 500 chicks, right? And if my math is correct, right? So, and then you get 1 match per 100 chicks. That's 5 matches if we're just going based on that, right? So basically what you guys got to understand is a lot of times, what you really need to do is put in the work. You understand what I'm saying? And when you get on the online dating consultation, myself and April, we're going to tell you exactly how long you should be on the apps, how much you should be swiping, which apps to use. You feel what I'm saying? And also, how consistently you're supposed to be doing this. You understand? So this is why we tell you guys to get on the online dating consultation. But let's continue.
Pretty much every other app doesn't do this, or at least not to the same degree. Like if you're like swiping, then suddenly you swipe right on somebody and then you get an instant match just because they had already liked you. That happens reasonably often on Bumble, or at least if you swipe no, it'll say, oops, you missed a match, and it tries to get you to pay or whatever. But finally, it's kind of a tier 0 because it's so much better than every other app, maybe an S tier, but it's Hinge. And total 200 swipes got me 4 matches, which was 50 right swipes. It's going to be better for pretty much everybody, better algorithm, less bots. And there's things that you can do, like your bio.
And see, I agree with him. I think Hinge is right now the best app. I know a lot of guys are banned off of Hinge, unfortunately. but if you have access to Hinge is, in my opinion, the top app right now.
Which actually matters versus other apps. It just doesn't make a huge difference. Like people actually do read your prompts on Hinge. So if you know how to write them, it makes a noticeable difference.
And when you guys get on your online dating consultations, myself and April, we help you with your Hinge prompts. We basically write your Hinge prompts in the call so that all you got to do is after the call, we email you those. You just copy and paste it into your into your profile. But let's continue.
You can also have voice prompts, you can have video prompts, and all these other things. And it's also the only app that actually allows you to view your likes for free. You have to do one at a time, but you know, who the hell cares? I mean, it's not like as guys, we get a lot anyways. But you can view likes in a free version. No other app does that. And on top of this, I just find my standards to be higher on Hinge as well. So it's even a little bit better than what it says on paper. But here is the full comparison.
All right, so now I want to pull this up. Let me make this bigger, so we could see here. Okay, so let's make this bigger, and so we could. So this is all his stats and his findings, right? So basically, at the top, it says swiped yes, swiped no, total swipes, and then the matches, right? So at the top, it says he swiped a total of 198 times. So that means he swiped or said yes on Hinge a total of 198 times. And then he swiped left or no on 148 women and only swiped yes on 50. So this guy is super picky, right? But again, because I know I've seen his content, he's the type of guy who's looking for a girlfriend, wife type of thing. Now, again, the issue with this though still is he should actually be swiping yes more. Now, what I've seen in other videos that he's done, which you know, which I think is a mistake, is I saw a video that he did, and we don't have enough time to watch it now, where he was showing like how he looks at the girls' profiles, he looks at something clever that they say, then he tries to respond. Like he's doing a lot of work to, you know, get at these women. Like he's being very picky up front. And the thing is, you don't want to be very picky up front, because what happens is that you actually just need to get a girl out on a date in person with you as soon as possible, because whatever women say on the app isn't really who they are, right? You got to actually meet the women to see who they really are. You got to see the vibe. All that shit on the app is a bunch of bullshit, right? And even if you're looking for a girlfriend, wife, or whatever it is like that, you still need to find women who are sexually attracted to you. What does that mean? That means you actually have to meet them in person to see if it's really about it. Now, look, on Coffee Meets Bagel, he said he did a total of 265 swipes. He swiped no 215 times and swiped yes on 50 women and got 2 matches, right? So he's swiping no more than he's swiping yes in most of the cases, right? What he should be doing is the opposite. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what he's in, and this is the problem. So, and I coach guys just like this all the time. His issue is he's looking for the one. He's looking for his boo. He's looking for this special lady. So what he's doing is that I'm sure he's looking at the profiles very carefully. He's reading what they're saying. He's looking at every little thing, and then he's deciding to swipe, right? That's the wrong way to do this. What you should be doing is, when you see these women, whether you want a girlfriend or just a hookup or whatever, look at their profile, right? If you have specific, let's say you have specific non-negotiables, meaning you have specific things that you're like, it's a hell no. So for example, let's say for whatever reason, you don't want women, you know, with kids at all. You understand what I'm saying? And if that's the case and you see a chick with kids, okay, yeah, I'm swiping left on that shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a no. But in general, what you should be doing is, am I physically attracted to this woman? Am I sexually attracted to her based on what I see? And then once you get your matches, then you sift through them and then you do a second look, right? So once you get the match, then you go back and make the decision. So it seems like he's looking at the profiles, then swiping right or left, versus just taking the time to swipe right on as many women as possible, match, and then look. You see what I'm saying? So let's go down this real quick. So Bumble, he did a total of 382 swipes, 222 no, 160 yes. So that's kind of even, and he got 2 matches. Right. So now if you notice, if he swiped right more, he would get more matches. Right. So for every like let's say 50 to 100 women, he's getting at least one match. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Cupid, he swiped 683 times. He swiped 600 no's and 83 yeses. See, what's funny about his what he's doing, he's and this is no diss towards him, but he's actually swiping like a woman, or he's using the apps like a woman. But again, he's using the apps like a woman because he's looking for a long-term relationship. Like I've seen this a few of this guy's videos. You understand what I'm saying? And again, even if you're looking for a long-term relationship, you still need to find a woman that you are sexually attracted to and sexually compatible with. You understand? Do not look at what they're saying on the app and judge them off of that. And I'm sure that's what he's doing, right? Let's do a few more of these. So Tinder, 316 total swipes, 170 no's, 146 right swipes, right? And then he said he got one match out of 146 right swipes. Hilly 50, he had 230 total swipes, 180 no's, and then 50 yeses, and then one match. And then Baidu, 343 total swipes, 290 no, and 53 yeses and one match. And then the rest of these, he had 0 matches on these other apps. Now, what you got to understand is that when you're on these online dating apps, what you're trying to do is you need to get these women off the apps as soon as possible and in front of you on a date as soon as possible. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. He's swiping like a chick, right? But the thing is that if you actually want success on these apps, you're going to have to swipe right more. You understand? See, the best strategy is swipe right on as many chicks as possible that you think are fuckable. Okay, let me say it again. Swipe right on as many chicks that you think are fuckable. What's fuckable, Locario? This is a chick that you would fuck. She doesn't have to look like your ideal type. She doesn't have to be the type of chick that you think is going to be the mother of your children. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that when you don't have game, what you're doing is you're judging the woman based on her profile. And you're judging how she's responding to you, thinking that this could be the one. And you're totally mistaken. Right? You actually have to meet women in person to see what they're actually about. What they say on the app is really nonsense in most cases. So what does that mean? That means that if you are unaware, what you're going to do is you're going to look at her profile and judge based on what she's saying in the profile. So you're like, oh, she likes sports. I like sports. Oh, she likes to watch Netflix. I like to watch Netflix. Oh my God, this might be my soulmate. No, you don't do that shit. You see her? Oh, I think she's cute. Let me swipe on her. Y'all match. Hey, let's go get a drink and talk. That's all the fuck you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? All that other extra shit? No. You're wasting time. Because just because a woman looks good on paper don't mean she's actually that in real life. You understand? Another thing too, what you don't understand is that you got to meet these women and fill them out, because just because a woman agrees to meet with you, off the app, that don't mean that she's meeting with you based on what you're looking for in your situation. So even, for example, if you're the type of guy who wants a long-term relationship, you could be meeting a chick who basically can tell this and see this about you, and then she sees you as a mark and take advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? Because even in this guy's videos, he had a video where he was talking about, let me see if I can find this real quick, because I want to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about here so that you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this thing on his channel. Because when I saw this, I was like, wait a second. I was like, this is crazy. Hold on. Let me try to find this again. Hold on. Let me find this on his page. I just want to show you something real quick. What did he say? He had one where he was talking about how he was able to get a lot of matches because what he did was that he did a video of himself on the Hinge, right? Shit, I can't even find it right now. Shit, I should have saved that shit. God damn it. But anyway, so what happened was that he did a video on Hinge, and what he did was that he was talking on the video. Now, what was interesting was that he said he got a lot of matches and a lot of responses from women because he did a video on Hinge. Because on Hinge, you could actually do a video clip. So he was saying that, oh, this is cool to do a video clip. The problem was that in the video clip, right, he was basically talking like, hey, you know, what's up? I just got out of a long relationship and, you know, and he sounded very vulnerable. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that when you are looking like that or acting like that, you could attract women who have more game than you who will take advantage of your ass. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta be careful, you know, with that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. But let me show you guys this other video real quick. Now I'm going to show you the other side of the videos that a lot of these guys look at when it comes to online dating and they feel some type of way. And guys, if you have questions, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call up, you guys can call up or we could get that cracking. So let me pull up this video because I thought this video was hilarious. And this next video right here is from this dude named YBC Too Cold. I've seen, you know, I've done a few of his videos before, responses. But basically, this video right here, he's going to be talking about how brutal online dating is and why it's over for you guys. You know, like, why do you even bother with online dating? Because it's not going to work for you because it's over for you guys. So what he's doing in this video is he basically, you know, is pretending to be a chick so that you can see on the flip side of how many messages these girls get and how it's going to be brutal for you on online dating. And I'm going to basically talk about what he's talking about and breaking this down so that you guys can understand what you need to do to really have shit popping in the streets. But let's watch this real quick.
Welcome back to another video on the channel. Yesterday, I made a poll asking the people who use dating apps, how many matches or how many likes do you get per day on average? And the majority of you, around 60%, tell me that you get 0 matches a day, right? So on average.
So he said that these guys on average are getting 0 matches per day, right? And see, you get 0 matches per day when you don't know what you're doing, which is why I tell you guys, go to shoplocario.com and get your online dating consultation. But let's continue.
Most of my audience gets 0 matches per day. And there was a minority, I think it was around 32%, that get, you know, 1 to 5 matches a day, which isn't bad. And, you know, as a response to this, I made my own Tinder profile just to test out what would happen, right? Because I've never used dating apps before this. I've always met women through cold approach, through social circle, through nightlife, through anything that involves real life communication. I've never had a dating app in my life before, but I said, yo, these results are so brutal. I'm going to have to see this for myself. I'm 6'2", I'm slightly above average looking. So I thought I should perform pretty decent on the dating apps. Dude, I downloaded that shit. I got brutalized. I got cooked and I didn't get horrible results. You know, I got like 20 likes within the first 12 hours. And, you know, to be honest, most of those likes were like sub 5s and overweight chicks, if I'm being honest. And then, you know, I matched with a couple attractive chicks, but I didn't get anything crazy, right? Of course, I'm not Chad. It's not expected for me to just.
So, you know, he says he's not Chad. So, you know, he can't expect much because he's not Chad. So he's going to do this little experiment with this, with this chick to see on the flip side how many matches she's going to get, how many dudes is trying to get at her. And yeah, he's talking about sub 5 and, incel red pill shit. You know how that goes. But let's see what he's saying. And let's debunk some of this.
Blow everyone out the water when it comes to dating apps. But I thought to myself, you know what? Let me test what would happen if I was an attractive woman. We already know that average women mog even chads when it comes to like how many matches they get. But have you ever wondered what are the quality of the matches and how many matches does an attractive woman get? I don't think anybody ever talks about like if you want to match with like an attractive woman, what is it really going to take? So I took it upon myself to make a
Hold on. So let me stop for a second there. See, in general, this is the problem with a lot of these guys when it comes to dating and dealing with women. And this is one of the main reasons why they have problems with women. He's saying, what does it take to match with an attractive woman? Right? So when you say shit like this, you separate women into these different categories based on the physical appearance, like that makes a difference. You understand? Meaning that you think because she looks a certain way that she's special. You understand? That she's different. Like, her vagina is different than the other women who you deem unattractive. So, this is a different thing. So when you start thinking that, you're already putting yourself below the woman and putting the woman on the pedestal. But let's continue.
Profile, as you can see here, of an attractive girl. Now, I don't want these fucking anime guys watching this video. And she's not attractive, man. She's a low tier Becky. Whatever, dude. I just found her on Instagram. I found her page. I'm like, this will do. So I made a profile with her in it, as you can see over here. And, within like the first 10 seconds of me making this shit, I already got up over 100 likes, okay? I got over 100 likes. Hundreds of guys interested, swiping right on me. So let's just see what the competition looks like. What is it really going to take for me to not only match, but to eventually go on a date with an attractive chick on a dating app? Well, that's what this video is about. Let's take a look at what happens here. So as you can see, Sabrina is currently at 277 likes, and I barely even swiped. I literally just started swiping, and I've already matched with pretty much everyone I swiped with.
So he's saying that soon as she puts this up, she got about 277 likes, right? See, the whole problem with what he's doing is that he's worried about other niggas. That's already off top. He's worried about other dudes, right? So he's like, look at all these guys hitting her up. Oh my God, that's so crazy. How am I going to be able to get a chance with this woman with all these other guys? That's already one thing that he's fucking up on, right? Another thing you got to understand too is that when women use these apps, a lot of times what they'll also do is they're not necessarily just going in the stack. They'll go swipe by swipe on the dudes in general. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning that they would go to the main page and just look at the guy, swipe left, swipe right, and all that other stuff. Right? And then once in a while, they'll go through their little stack, see who's in it, whatever. But generally, they'll still swipe right and swipe left. But also remember, there's lots of women on these apps. There's a lot more dudes on the apps, but there's lots of women on these apps that you can interact with. So it's not like she's the only motherfucker on Tinder. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
You can see my messages already starting to get flooded here. Let's just take a look at who exactly we're matching with here, because there's this notion that on Tinder, oh man, just optimize your photos, just be Chad, bro. Yeah, what the fuck does it make a difference if you're getting 277 likes? And all these guys, you can see we got some relatively good looking guys in here already, right? So it's not like, oh, the majority are like sub 5s and normies and like there's one Chad that she's gonna match with. There's a ton of good looking guys in here, okay?
Right, and see, and this is what a lot of dudes don't understand. Just because, and again, this is why I tell y'all motherfuckers to go to shoplocario.com so that you guys can get the book Looks Don't Matter. Because, it's already kind of moist that he's talking about dudes' looks, but I understand. But the thing is this, if a woman has a bunch of guys who she could consider good looking, then what happens? That cancels itself out. The looks cancels itself out as the main thing. So what happens now is that it's about one, not just if a guy's looking good, but are you her type of good looking? I've talked about this before, right? Because what you don't understand is that different women have different types of men that they prefer. You understand what I'm saying? And so if you are that particular woman's type that she's preferring, you might stand out just based on that. Right? So it doesn't matter if there's a bunch of other good-looking dudes in her joint. If you are her preferred type of good-looking guy, then she may check you out first. You understand? That's one. Two, what happens is a lot of these guys don't know how to talk to women or interact with women anyway. So if you have game and you know the right things to say in order to get responses, then that's what's going to happen. But let's continue.
Okay, there's a ton of good-looking guys in here. Granted, most of them are probably average facially, but you know, lots of guys who look like they slay in real life matching with her on Tinder. I wonder which one she's gonna fucking pick. Okay, does it even fucking matter what guy you are? Like seriously, dude, 277 likes and it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I always knew that dating apps were brutal for men compared to women, but I had to test this just in case. And I never thought it would actually go down like this. 277 likes in 10 minutes.
See, what he doesn't understand is that means nothing. See, what people got to understand is this, right? Okay, check this out. If I went to a dude who worked at Walmart and I said, bruh, I'll pay you $10,000 to come work for me for half an hour. He might be like, oh, hell, $10,000 for half. That's crazy. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Right? He's excited about getting $10,000 for a half an hour's of work. Right now, let's say I talk to the person who owns like MasterCard or Visa. Like I talk to somebody in that family and I say, hey, I want to work with you and I want to work with you on this thing and I'll pay you $10,000 for this half an hour. They may look at me and fucking laugh. 10,000, half an hour, 10,000. That nigga makes $10,000 a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever, or even more than that, right? So what I'm trying to get you to understand is that based on what somebody is used to, right, it's going to lose its flavor and allure. So what does that mean? When a woman is getting all these matches, she's not impressed by getting all these matches, which means that what she's looking for in this situation is different. Because she's getting all these good-looking dudes matching with her, then them being good-looking doesn't have the same flavor and flair. So therefore, she's looking for something more than that. You understand what I'm saying? She's looking for something different than that. So what happens is a lot of surface level dudes, they see this and like, oh my gosh, she got like 200 matches. And you know, how can I compete with that and all this other stuff? And the answer is you can't because you have no game. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is you don't realize that all of this like little shit doesn't matter. And what's going to matter, what's going to catch her eye, what's going to get her intrigued is the entire situation when it comes to her dealing with men on the apps. Because see, the thing is this, as I'm looking at these pictures already, right, from in this video, a lot of these dudes' pictures suck and don't stand out. See, what the dude on the video is doing, he's looking at the guys' faces and judging the guys' faces based on him being some black pill type of guy. Like, oh, well, he's a good looking guy. He's a Chad and he's this and he's that. And you don't understand that women are not looking at it that way. You understand what I'm saying? They're not looking at it that way. But let's continue. Let's see what else is going on here.
Like, dude, for most guys, it would take them a century to reach 277 likes. Hell, if they made their Tinder profile during World War II, they still wouldn't have 277 likes by now. This is absolutely cooked.
All right, so hold on. Let me see if I could do this. Hold on. Should I do this? Should I show y'all? Let me see if I can show y'all something without showing y'all. Yeah, do y'all want to see my Hinge inbox? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see my Hinge inbox. I'll just show you the inbox and hide the users so they don't get. Let me know if y'all want to see the Hinge inbox real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see the Hinge inbox. You feel what I'm saying? All right, cool. So check this out. All right. So let me do this with my camera. Hold on. All right, let me use this camera here. Cool. All right, so just so that you can see that it's actually me. Hold on. Okay, so look, now that's me. This is my Hinge, right? Now, I'm going to hit the button right here so we could go into the thing. Now, look at what it says. So your turn means that these are the women you respond to. Their turn means these are women that I've sent messages to that got to respond back to me. Now look at the hidden. 394 matches, damn near 400 matches, and this is just on Hinge. So am I Chad? Am I Tyrone? Is the black pill correct? Because I mean, listen, I know I'm a sexy motherfucker, but goddamn, is you know what I'm saying? Is like what are we doing here? You see what I'm saying? So look at him. He's like, for a guy to get 200 and something matches. You understand what I'm saying? April's like, no, I don't want to see this. April, this is just for educational purposes only. Okay, educational purposes only. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to show y'all. He said, just listen. No, listen. Trust me. That's not even. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's all research purposes. That's all research purposes. But I'm just saying. I'm just trying to show y'all that a lot of these guys who want to make it seem like doom and gloom, you feel what I'm saying? That's not how it is. Guys, that's why I tell y'all, get on the online dating consultation. Go to shoplocario.com. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
And the crazy thing is, like, if you think it began on dating apps, if you're like average looking, hell, dude, I venture to say, even if you're like top 5% looks, if you think that it began with attractive women, I'm talking Stacy's and like high tier Becky's and shit, it never began, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you could luck out on a date or two, maybe. You could get some scraps on date. Oh, bro, I go on dates and I use dating apps and I have a girlfriend from it. No one cares about the 5 out of 10. I'm sorry. No one cares about 4s and 5s and 3s.
See, and again, this is what I'm talking about. These guys put women on a pedestal, right? And they think there's something different about a woman based on her looks. See, they think, this is what they think, right? They think that because a girl looks hot or conventionally attractive, that, you know, she's special, she's harder to get and all this other stuff. In fact, you know, the girls that most guys would consider average looking usually get the most attention because most guys think that those women are attainable versus the ones that guys would consider conventionally attractive. Like, they're like, oh, she's a dime, she's this, she's that. And so that's usually what goes down out here in these streets. But let's continue.
What is it going to take to get a Stacy? Well, you can see over here, we already have a bunch of jesters here lining up to go on a date with me. So let's see what all these jesters have to say. I feel bad for our son. Okay, you know, Zach, pretty good looking, hockey.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The guy sent the message talking about, I feel bad for our son. What? Come on, fam. And if you look on the side right here, let me try to blow it up a little bit so you guys could see. Hold on. If you look on the side, hold on. Let me try to do this real quick. If you were to look on the side right here, right? Just off these pictures. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this guy, the selfie in the picture. Horrible. Another phone picture. Horrible. This other picture of him just looking like he's somewhere just looking horrible. What the fuck is this? This guy in a car or some shit or with somebody behind him? These two, like, Guys, y'all need to get this online dating consultations because these pictures are terrible. And then let me see what this says. I feel bad for our son. Hey, how's it going today? Hey, Sabrina, are you having? Hey, Sabrina, you have such a. I would love to see the rest of these messages. This is crazy. This is why I'm telling y'all guys, y'all need to get up on this online dating consultation because we teach you what messages to send, how to send them, and we give you copy and paste things that you could just drag and drop and set up the dates. You understand what I'm saying? Real simple. Real simple. But let's continue.
Unfortunately, there's plenty more where he came from. I have my pick of the litter when it comes to Zachs. I have 1,000 Zachs that I can pick from. So why not just wait on him? As an attractive woman, I don't even feel the need to reply to this message because I'm getting like infinite messages. And honestly, all I have to do is just go through my likes and just start swiping left or right. Nah, he's too buff. And because I'm an attractive woman, I can afford to be really picky. So I'm just going to reject this guy for no reason. Yeah, this guy is with a girl over here and she seems relatively attractive. So that's really good pre-selection. But nah, his friend's ugly. Bye. Like, do you guys not understand that women can be as picky as they want?
Yo, I find it so funny. He's talking for the woman. The problem is that he doesn't understand that, just like in the messages, right? When a woman sees the preview of the messages, she's like, okay, this guy is just like the rest of them who said the same thing that these other guys said, right? So off of that, she's already, I'm not fucking with these dudes. But let's say she sees all those and then she sees one guy who says something different. Oh, that piques of interest. Let me click on that and see what he's talking about. Oh, I like the way his photos look. His photos look better than 98, 99% of these guys that I see. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that these guys don't understand how to do this. This is why I tell you guys, go to shoplocario.com, get up on that online dating consultation and get that shit cracking.
And you literally have no say in dating apps. Like it literally, bro, I'm sorry, but like never began, never began, never began. It's over, it's over, it's over. Can't be over if it never began. Can't be over if it never began. Can't be over if it never began. Like, guys, this is why I recommend cold approach.
Look at these photos, though. These are horrible. God, okay, look. Let's just for a second. I'm telling y'all need to get on the online dating consultation. Look at this guy right here. Like, what is this? Look at these photos. Look at this guy. The phone is in his face. What kind of photos is this? This is terrible. So just off the photo, niggas is fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? Just off the photo. But guys, this is why I tell y'all, get your online dating consultations now.
So much because on dating apps, the chances of you actually not only matching with a girl who looks like this, but closing and then eventually going on a date and then maybe more dates is practically zero for like 99.9% of guys, even if you're really good looking. And I'm not saying that with a cold approach, your chances are like 100%. That's delusional, but at least a cold approach is a one-on-one. You're putting your all out there. You're giving it your all. And if she rejects you, you know you left it all on the table. Cold approaches are literally a 1v1, but with dating apps,
yo, you know, I didn't even realize that he said, and dude is not 26. Yo, that's so crazy. Look at this shit. It says the nigga's 20. Hold on. Let's bring it up again. Hold on. Is that nigga on the fucking top left look like he's sitting in his bed? That nigga look 26. He look like he's 46. That motherfucker look like he's 46. Let's cut this guy right here. This motherfucker look like he 46 years old. Let's cut the bullshit. 26. You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is wild out here. Yo, this shit too funny. And if he's really 26 looking like that, nigga, you had a hard life.
It's you versus the girl versus all of these jesters over here, and then versus the algorithm as well. So I don't see a reason why anybody would have dating apps. And look, you can make the argument. Yeah, I mean, you could have dating apps passively and just kind of use them as like a passive lead generator, which is fine. Honestly, in 2025, you should probably max out everything at your disposal. So you can use dating apps, you can use Instagram, you can cold approach, do all of it. But if your main method is meeting chicks through Tinder, you're cooked. I'm sorry, it's over for you, because look at this, bro. This is just absurd. This is ridiculous. Like,
see, what he doesn't understand is this, right? Is that when women have all of these dudes coming at them, and shout out to K Zaggin. This is why K Zaggin says this is why they have to share us. Because the average motherfucker doesn't have game. And so therefore they're gonna blend in with a sea of other motherfuckers who don't got game. But see, what happens is that when you do have game, you're already on point because you have game, but also you stand out like a motherfucker because all these other niggas don't have game. And this is why we tell you guys, go to shoplocario.com, book your online dating consultation, because what we're going to do is we're going to work on your photos. Because look, all of these photos is horrible. I'm going to tell you right now, like just off the rip, these niggas' photos are horrible. We didn't even get into their entire profile. So what's going to happen is that when you have horrible photos, you're going to blend in a sea of other horrible photos, which is going to make you not stand out, which is going to make shit harder for you on the dating apps. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Let's see what these guys have to say. Oh, bro, just improve your text game. Yeah, what the fuck is text game going to do when I have hundreds of guys hitting me up? What text can I pull? See, and again, look at what these guys are saying. Look at the side right here. I just want y'all to see from the top. Hey, how's it going today? Hey, Sabrina, are you having such as a, hey, Sabrina, you have such, hey, love, hi. And then it's right down to the bottom. Hey, beautiful, how are you? You see what I'm saying? Listen, all I'm saying is that these dudes, so you think these guys are going to make shit happen when they don't know how to text to get the girl off the app? They don't know how to make their photos enticing for women to want to swipe on them to match? You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. Let's continue. Possibly send that's going to make me stand out amongst hundreds of men. Please tell me what it is. I'd love to hear it. When a woman has 300.
Well, what's going to make you stand out is having game. That's what's going to make you stand out.
307 likes and 307 people to choose from, it's practically impossible to stand out. And that is just the truth. Like, dude, the only way I can see you winning on dating apps is if you're like the cream of the crop, right? You have the best profile, you have the best looks, you've optimized everything, and you're like an 8 out of 10 Chad. 9.
So he's saying that Locario is an 8 out of 10 Chad. And, you know, I'm the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's the only way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm special, guys. That's why I'm getting all these matches on. I'm special. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I just got game. I don't know. Maybe I have this thing that you also could have, right? If you actually adhered and became a student of the game. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue.
9 out of 10 Chad, but then you're only really closing 6s and 7s at best, and that's infrequently as well. See,
you know what the problem is with these guys when they say this shit? They're like, you're only getting the 6s and 7s. You're not getting the Stacys and the this and this and that. And it's like, bruh, all that talk is irrelevant because who you choose, right? You are the only one that can rate the person. You're the only one who knows who you're choosing. Meaning, so in other words, if I see a man with a woman, I can't say, oh, look at him. He only got a 6 or a 7. That chick could be a 10 to him. I don't know what the fuck he like. You understand what I'm saying? I do not know what the fuck he like. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is that these dudes, they're judging their shit based on what other people might think about the women that they go and date and do all this other crazy shit with. You understand what I'm saying? Which is stupid. But let's continue.
I just don't see a way to win on dating apps. Like, you guys know me. I'm not a pessimistic guy. I'm a very optimistic guy. And I still am optimistic. But dude, The black pillars are right with dating apps. They just are. And before anyone says, no, bro, you can still close if you have good text game. Good text game isn't going to do anything for you if you're not even.
It's funny. He's like, I don't see any way to win on this, but he's never really done it. I think he said he went on there like once or some shit earlier or whatever. He's never really done the thing. So what is he talking about? He's spending his time pretending to be a woman, looking at what niggas is doing on the back end.
Matching with a girl in the first place. And even if you are, all of these guys are texting her too. Your text might get buried in between hundreds of texts. And in fact, I'm just going to match with some people to show you guys how quickly I start getting messaged over here. Okay, it began. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance. It began for you. Like, I'm just going to start liking guys back. You know, I'm just going to start giving everyone a chance to show you guys, no matter what you do, even if you're Chad, like, look, this guy's a Chad, but how many Chads have we seen in the past 5?
Yo, these dudes, I swear, it's kind of, it's just so moist when niggas is like, yeah, this guy's a Chad, this guy's this, like, what are you talking about? Like, what, like, yo, these dudes is wild out here.
5 minutes, right? It's like, dude, women aren't on these apps to actually go on dates if they're attractive. Like, if they're really attractive, they're not here to go on dates.
I swear, these dudes, again, I swear they think women that they think are attractive are aliens or something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is. He's like, women who are attractive don't go on these dates. Like, what are we talking about? The internet, I swear, man, is
they're just here to see how much gesturing all these guys are willing to do for them. And all of you guys are falling right into their trap. Maddox, get the fuck off the app, bro. Anton, get the fuck off the apps, bro. Justin, get the fuck off the apps, bro. We need guys to wake up to this shit. Everybody delete fucking Tinder, bro. All
right, that's what we need to see, because we got to wrap this shit up. It's like a lot of these dudes, I swear, these motherfuckers be mad negative. They just, you know, I swear, look, guys, this is why you guys need to go to shoplocario.com. You understand what I'm saying? Go to shoplocario.com to get on that online dating consultation. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you get that cracking, because this is insane. This is insane. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, if you really want some results, make sure you guys do that and get that going. But listen, so tomorrow we're doing the Real Game No Theory show. Make sure you guys tune in for that. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys tune in for that. Make sure, again, you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure that you guys do that to get on the online dating consultation, but also make sure you guys do that so that you can get the new program. Let's show it again real quick. Get the new program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. Get your copy. It is fire. And it is on sale from now up until March 15th. So make sure you guys do that and get that going ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? And get your online dating consultation, because I'm telling y'all need this, man. Y'all need this. If your online dating stuff is looking like those pictures that the guys that we just showed had, y'all need the help. I'm telling you, go and get that shit ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that and get that going. All right. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh, hold on. I didn't answer the questions. So let me answer these questions really quick. It says, if sex outside of marriage is apparently illegal in Dubai, what do I do? Get some buns on the low, make women sign ND. What? You said it's illegal. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Dubai. I'd say get the fuck up out of Dubai. That's what I would say. It says, if women already receive constant attention from men offline, what specific qualities make them actually choose a guy from a dating app to meet in person? Well, Phoenix, this is why you guys got to get the online dating consultation, because we talk about that stuff with you so that you guys can know what to do to get the woman to actually meet you from the app. Because this is what you guys got to understand, right? Women, think about it this way. If women get all this attention, right? And they get attention, like, you know, outside of the dating app, what would make them get on the dating app? They're getting on the dating app because they still are having trouble finding men. Why? Because most men don't have game. You understand what I'm saying? And so if you have game and you're on the app and you know what to do, how to do it, and how to get the chick from the app to meet you, then you can do that over and over and over and over again. You guys realize that you can have a date lined up damn near every day of the week if you wanted to from online dating. You understand? And we teach you actually how to do that on the consultation. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say too much on here, but when you get on the consultation, we will teach you how to line up dates damn near every day of the week, right? 5 days a week, 7 days a week, however you want to do it. We teach you how to make that happen. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Last question. Would setting the type of woman we're looking for, age, height, kids, etc., or no kids, etc., be hindering our experience in the dating game? Should we not have filters, preferences to meet more women? No, you can filter out on some of these apps. So on some of these apps, they have things where you can filter out certain things. But what happens is that even when you filter out those things, the women that are left in your queues or whatever, you still want to be able to see the women that you're attracted to and then meet up with them. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. If you're worried too much about what she's saying on her profile and paying attention to that shit, that's the thing that's making you say, oh, I don't know about, and then that could actually be a good chick that you can meet up with and who would be about you, follow your lead and do what you got to do in that particular situation. You feel what I'm saying? But you said good prompts for Hinge. Yes, you can go to shoplocario.com, get an online dating consultation. We set up the Hinge prompts for you. You understand what I'm saying? In the call, we create the Hinge prompts for you, and then we email you the Hinge prompts, and all you got to do is copy and paste it and put it on your Hinge profile. Same thing with the Tinder and the Bumbles. We give you those bios. You copy and paste it, put it in your profile, right? You want to know what to message these girls? We give you copy and paste messages to send the women, right? You need to know how to make your pictures better. We tell you step by step what type of pictures to take, how many pictures you should be taking, all those different things, how to fix up we tell you all the stuff. And then we give you all the information step by step in an email. So after the call, you get everything. So you don't even have to take notes on the fucking call. You can just listen and we take all the notes for you, send it to you. So all you're literally doing is getting the information, adding it to your profile, and then making shit pop. That's it. That's it. So listen, it's up to y'all guys. So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, book the online dating consultation, get it cracking. All right. So that is pretty much it, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will holler at y'all later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out.
The dating game sucks for you, doesn't it? I know. And the reason why it sucks is because there's certain things that you don't know about women and dating. And this is why you should get my new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. In this program, I'm going to be teaching you one big mistake you're making on the first date that puts you directly in the friend zone. I'm going to talk about texting mistakes you're making to turn women off. And I'm also going to teach you how to be the sexually attractive guy that women want to hook up with and or be in a long-term relationship with, and much more. Now, in this program, I have my lady, April MC, and she's going to be telling you the truth from a woman's perspective about what makes a woman attracted to you. All right, so make sure that you go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy of this audio program, and it's on sale from now up until March 15th. Okay, so make sure you go to shoplocario.com and get your copy today. And that's pretty much it. And I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is